What's going on, guys? My name is Tychus. So Dark and Darker is finally out in early access. I think the last time that we played this game was back in, was it 3 months ago probably, or something like that, back in the previous playtest. And since the very first playtest, I've been exclusively playing a rogue, especially because of the limited amount of time that you get during the playtest. I kind of want to just play the rogue and kind of experience the class to its fullest. But during that time, I didn't really have a chance to experiment with other classes like I really wanted to. Now that the game is in early access and we can play it whenever we want, I decided this time around to actually give the Barbarian a try. More specifically, a solo Barbarian. Now, I mean, it's no surprise that the Barb is a powerhouse, especially in trios, right? Like, especially when you have a wizard, a bard, or a cleric behind them. It can almost feel as if a barbarian is pretty downright overpowered, right? But that's not to say that it doesn't have its downsides and stuff like that. It definitely does have its downsides. But since I don't have any friends, I wanted to see how far I could get as a solo barbarian, right? So what I have for you today is just a video of just me leveling up through the Goblin Caves. It's nothing spectacular. I make some mistakes here and there. I make some good plays as well along the way. Just basically just me learning the Barbarian, kind of getting used to wielding like a two-handed weapon, as I'm more used to kind of spamming daggers as a rogue. Yeah, nothing really spectacular, just kind of some gameplay footage that I have for you guys. And yeah, let me know if you guys like this kind of content. As always, like and subscribe. It definitely does help out the channel. Hopefully I can start getting some uploads on a regular basis again. Recently I've been kind of just really going hard and grinding on my day job. That's not complaining, obviously got to pay the bills and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully we can get some more Dark and Darker videos out on a regular basis. And yeah, let's get to the gameplay. All right, getting into one of our first matches. I believe we're level 10 right now. I kind of forgot. Dude, I just love the crush ability, the crush perk that just allows you to kind of blow through doors and blow through these crates and the treasure chests. Because honestly, as a barbarian with your super slow interaction speed, you can't just be wasting time. I love the crush ability, the little perk. Definitely saves a lot of time when it comes to being a solo barb. I mean, if I was to play him a trio, obviously I probably wouldn't take the crush perk. Just let my teammates kind of open the doors for me. But like I said, we don't have any friends, so we're playing this solo. So here we kind of just go ham on these goblins. Kind of dodge left and right. Here's interesting. Nice little brave rogue, just kind of naked rogue came in. Ate a axe to their face. Got a nice little quick kill right there. You can see here I'm kind of like learning the swing, still learning how to get used to the swing of the two-handed weapons. I'm so used to being a rogue where you could kind of just spam click. Because you have your attack speed is a lot faster. Yeah, you can see here I'm actually level 10. So the perks that I'm running is I'm running the crush. I'm running the heal. You heal 12% after killing a player, which is fantastic because that has saved me so often. I think the heal is fantastic. And then the last perk that I have is the axe specialization, which gives plus 5 weapon damage to axes, I believe. Of course, we're running the felling axe. The felling axe is super fast when it comes to a two-handed weapon attack speed. It also has a lower, I believe, the lowest movement speed penalty compared to the other two-handed weapons. Here we're just looting everything. I still have to learn the value of everything, right? I don't really know the values of like the gold values and stuff. I'm just kind of picking up whatever. The idea is that we're just trying to loot up, trying to level up, just try to build as much gold as possible. so that we have a nice bankroll going, that once we hit level 15 we can start entering high roller and just kind of, you know, do solo high roller. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying with the two-handed weapons, the felling axe is super good. But the problem, the downsides to the felling axe is that I noticed that the range, like the reach for the felling axe is super short, right? Like I literally have to be kind of like hugging my opponent um, in order to hit them. As far like if you were to use the battle axe or the double axe, you have a little bit more reach uh, over the felling axe. But I mean, that's not to say that the felling axe is bad. It's really strong still. You know, you can swing so fast, and it does a ton of damage. Um, so I've been kind of exclusively using the felling axe, especially like around small corridors. Having like a long ranging weapon kind of gets caught on the doors and the walls and stuff like that. You don't really have that issue with the felling axe. Here I kind of hear I hear somebody kind of fighting spiders and breaking the jar, so I'm just kind of chilling out. I'm just kind of listening for more information. Oh, and then as for the two skills that I'm running for the barbarian, I forgot the names of the ability. I know one of them is Savage Roar, which is it puts a fear and it reduces damage by physical damage by. Is it physical damage or is it all damage? I completely forgot. It puts a debuff on them, on enemies, which is nice against players too. But the fear on enemies, like enemy AI, is dude that has saved me so many times. When you get mobbed by a bunch of goblins or a bunch of skeletons and stuff like that, just being able to fear them off of you is so good. It's also helped me land kills on like mobs too, right? So it's actually really nice to have. And then the other one is the plus 15 strength and 15% movement speed. But it debuffs your defenses by I think it's like 8 seconds or something like that. To be honest, as a solo, I don't really care about the 15 strength that it gives. It's more about the movement speed that it gives, right? I use it as like a mini sprint, to be honest, right? It's a lot more helpful, especially as a solo. Again, if I was in a team setting where I had a bard who just gives me the move speed, I might pick something else. But so far, those two abilities, the Savage Roar and I forgot what I want to say it's like something Rage. Forgot the name of the ability, but those two abilities have worked really well for me. So here we hear somebody up above us opening a door, kind of just looking around. Here, just kind of wondering what my opponent's gonna do. Yeah, I'm just kind of listening. I hear him drop, and I'm kind of looking at my phone here. I didn't even see him, right? So, but we just take him down in one shot. He probably is already damaged, you know. Normally, I hit him in the arm too, so took him down. But good on him for being brave, you know, like brave little rogue. Yeah, I hear him just kind of not really sure what's valuable to pick up and what, you know, what to trade out. Don't really know. Still kind of learning the loot and stuff like that. Can always have more heals, you know, bandages and potions are a barbarian's best friend. I saw that they introduced a new like perk. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's a new perk. Actually, there's a perk that the barbarian has. It's called, I think it's called Potion Chugger. Gives like 20% boost to all potions, but then at a reduction duration of the potion by 20%. So 20% buff to the effect, but then 20% reduction in the duration. I wonder if that's really good because I use a lot of potions as a barbarian. It might be worth it to use. So, especially for my last perk slot, once I get to level 15, right, I'm kind of debating on whether I should do the 10% bonus to health, just to give me a little bit more survivability as a solo. Plus, it also helps with the 12% heal whenever I kill somebody. Here, I hear another Barbarian. So I'll get ready, I pop my potion, protection potion. Oh, and I didn't expect him to hit me so hard. And we go down. So right there, I got a little overzealous. This is my first time like fighting against a barbarian with like, I think he was wielding like a bardiche. I totally wasn't expecting the I totally wasn't expecting his range that he had with the bardiche. But you know, I definitely made the mistake of just kind of going in there and rushing in him. I wanted to, and not respecting his range pretty much. But what I did is I really wanted to get next to him because since he's wielding a bardiche or battle axe or something like that, I know that if I'm standing next to him, he's gonna deal less damage to me because of the soft zone of the weapon. So, but he gets a really nice hit on me at max range, which is like does a ton of damage to me, and he hits me twice. So took me down really quick. Good on him. But yeah, that is the first game. And we go again with the second game. Here we're just kind of moving around, looking around for loot. Again, like I said, these first few levels, all I'm trying to do is just build as much of a bankroll as possible, just loot as much as possible, survive and extract. Build up gold, that way we can eventually get to high roller. Some goblins. Unfortunately, we took a little bit of damage there. It's kind of weird that like they bug out sometimes like that when they're like next to each other. They're blocking their pathing. Kind of weird. I hear somebody across. It's a ranger. Just dodge this guy. I swear, I hate goblin archers and the new bola guys. Those guys are so annoying. I had no idea there was a goblin there. He hit me with a bola. I like that they added a bola goblin though. Like it's kind of cool that there's different variations of goblins. But man, these range guys are super annoying. Took a lot of unnecessary hits there. Especially like trying to side strafe, but then like the slow. There's the ranger that I saw, that I heard earlier. Just kind of loot up here. Wasn't sure if he was gonna fight me, but I saw him kind of like ready his bow, so. Here's something that I did really well right here, right? Just basically sheath my weapon, pop a shield, and then just rush him as fast as possible, right? You move incredibly fast when you have your weapon sheathed. And another good thing here is that I didn't panic and just started swinging my axe. Panic swinging, because that every time you swing your axe, you're gonna be you slow down, right? You slow down your movement by a tremendous amount. So that's a good play on me, like just being able to rush my opponent like that. Oh, I guess I should say another thing that I'm kind of experimenting with right now. With my barbarian is that I'm stacking agility, right? Because as a solo barb, the biggest problem that we have is it's not power. Like we have a lot of power, just natural power, right? So I'm not really stacking strength. I noticed that I can like pretty much two or three shot other classes. So instead, our problem is that we're really slow. Our movement is slow. Our swing is kind of slow. So I kind of built my barbarian more as a speedy barb. So you can see that I'm wearing like the loose trousers and the leather glove just to get the 2 extra agility. And then as for boots, if you can get the nice lightfoot boots, those are like the best because they give like I think they give like +7 or +8 move speed, which is fantastic. In terms of like a chest piece, I don't really wear a chest piece. I know it that I am a lot squishier as a barb without all of that stuff, but to be honest, I've been finding a lot more success this way because I'm actually able to catch my opponents and catch them off guard too. A lot of my opponents are just like very surprised that I'm able to keep up with them. instead of like wearing all this heavy armor and stuff like that. Ideally, I mean, like I could take off the helmet too to get a little bit more speed, but having a little bit of protection is nice as well, not to be so squishy. But yeah, it's definitely experimental. So far, it's been working out really well for me. If I was playing in trios, to be honest, I would go full on like full gear, right? Because I don't have to worry about move speed. A bard or a cleric, no, a bard or a wizard can actually help me with my move speed. I'll just be I'll stack strength and I go like full armor build, be as tanky as possible, right? But since like I said, since we're solo, kind of wanted to try out a move speed barb, move speed agility barb, and so far it's been really fun. And so here we're just kind of clearing our way through, kind of listening at the same time, right? Paying attention to my surroundings. Kind of took a little bit of unnecessary damage there as well. We don't have any more heals. I do have a protection potion though. A little bit of stutter there. This is like during the time when the stutters were really bad. Pop a potion here. I see that there's a blue portal in front of me, so we're trying to just extract. Kind of pop a blue potion just in case we get hit. Nice little fear there. Oh, I didn't know he was still alive. Thought he died. And I think we get out here. Yeah. Yep. And that's game 2 success. Alright, so let's move on to our third and final game. Here, this spawn, I swear, I've been playing the Solo Goblin Cave exclusively. Like, I literally know the map so much that I literally forgot the map for the Howling Crypts, the normal map. So I do know that there's a chance of a spawn in this room over here. Like I said, it's just map knowledge, right? I've been playing this map for so long. And I do find that there is a fighter right there. Nice little double axe right there. I do find that there's a fighter over there. So, as a barb, we're not afraid, you know, we're gonna take the fight. To sheathe my weapon just to, you know, try to rush him. I see that he popped his second wind, and I back off, so kind of just make him waste his second wind, right? Okay, just gaining distance. I really don't want to fight him with his second wind going off, because that's just gonna be bad news. Pop a blue potion, he gets a nice little hit on me. Missed my first shot. Got the little goblin to help me here. I got really lucky there. The goblin actually hit the fighter twice. I would have lost that, to be honest. I lost that fight. I definitely could have played that a lot better. I was definitely panicking, right? Like I was trying to I was like spamming left click. Something that I'm kind of, it's a habit that I need to break out of as being like a rogue, right? I'm typically like, when you're that close to somebody, you're kind of just like spamming your weapon. But with the two-handed weapon, you really got to kind of aim your attacks and not panic like that. But yeah, he definitely would have had me if it wasn't for the goblin archer helped me. Like, I think he like headshot the fighter twice. So nice little goblin buddy. But yeah, like I said, I definitely need to learn to like not panic when my opponent is like dodging and stuff like that. He had a lot of good movement though, like great movements on the fighter. Oh, and he was dual wielding too. I think that's something that I definitely want to try in the future is a dual wielding fighter. I kind of wish that the Barbarian was like a dual wielding berserker type of thing. Granted, yes, you can dual wield axes, right? You have the horseman axe and the hatchet. But the problem with the horseman axe and the hatchet together, I think the combination of both weapons, you end up with like minus 50 or 55 move speed for having the two axes equipped, and that just really sucks. You know, I really want a like a Viking berserker. You know what I mean? Like that's like one of my favorite themes of all time. Is just to like go ham on somebody. You know what I mean? Just like dual wielding axes and just finding a worthy foe to fight and just slaughtering everything in your path. I mean, there's like an ability too. I think it's called like Blood Rage or Blood something that lends itself well to dual wielding as well. Like it lowers your, if I remember correctly, it lowers your health by 25%, and with each successive strike you get back, you heal back for like 5%. That's like the total like. That's literally the theme that I like, you know, like that bloodthirster uh berserker style, you know, but I just hope that maybe the devs will kind of adjust the move speed penalty on the horseman axe. Uh Instead of like minus 30, maybe like minus 25 or minus 20 or something like that. Or if they implement a new main hand axe, that would be great because uh yeah, the total combined move speed loss of 55 is a lot. I mean, I think like I said, if I was playing a trio, I mean, I think I can make the dual wielding work, right? Because then you don't really worry about uh move speed. But as a solo, like I feel like move speed is like something you really need to prioritize as a solo barb, which is why I don't really play with the like dual wielding barbarian, even though I wanted to. Run into a little trap there. I always forget that there's a trap right here. Yep. I think we're just kind of filling out where the other guy is going. Yeah, kind of listening and just kind of seeing where he's going. See somebody here. I think it's a warlock. Oh no, it's a cleric. Try to go for a cheeky kill here. We land one shot. Unfortunately, he gets to escape. Gonna definitely trade some loot here. I think those goblets are worth more than the gray hoods and stuff like that. Here's some footsteps. Just kind of ducking here, kind of going through here, turning on all the lights. Kind of wary at the same time. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you know, there might be a rogue hiding in the shadow somewhere. Typically, whenever like the halls are dark like that, it's usually a rogue around, so just kind of being mindful. Especially since I used to play a rogue a lot, so. Get a little nice little protection shrine going here. I heard, yep, I heard the little blue portal. And I hear a fighter. Right there. We don't decide to fight. He decides to say, you know, friendly, so we're good. And that's pretty much it. That's game 3. Like I said, nothing spectacular. Just, you know, a couple of gameplay of just me like kind of leveling up, making mistakes here and there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys like I said, like the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and comment. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace out, guys. Later.